performing singer, I started to work with a local masjid in my hometown, and I went to work teaching the little children, about the preschoolers, about Islam, which was very fun. But a lot of the kids in the masjid were from backgrounds other than an Arabic language background. And I remember when I took the Shahada, how difficult it was for me to say those words. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. It's a lot of sounds that sound alike, and if you have no background in the Arabic language, it's a mouthful. And I found my little 4-year-olds were having the same problem with a mouthful of words. So I started to try to make it easier for them, and I remembered, well, kids always learn easily by rhymes and songs, so I'd make up little rhymes and songs for them to sing so they could get the hang of saying these words. And I broke the Shahada down into something very simple like La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And the kids could do that. I thought, okay, they can say that. Let's put it to a little tune and see if that makes it even easier for them. So I came up with La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah, say Shahada. And the kids loved it. They were going home singing these songs, having a great time. I thought, okay, they learn quickly this way. Let's put a few more songs like this with Islamic words and see what the kids come up with. So I started taking the very popular nursery rhymes that all Western children grow up on here and in Europe. Very, simple little tunes with kind of nonsensical words. I started to change the words to Islamic words, teaching the kids the basics of their religion, like how to say Shahada, just about being Muslim, how to make Salah, things like this. So I had a little cache of songs very early on, and the parents really liked them. The kids learned a lot about their religion through them. I eventually was introduced to a very nice Palestinian man, and we got married. I had decided to choose an Islamic name because I wanted this full-blown Muslim identity. I wanted the scarf, I wanted everything. I also wanted to have a Muslim name, even though I know it's not necessary to change your name. And my name, Sherry, which means dear one in French, was a very perfectly legitimate name to keep. But I wanted a Muslim name, again, to draw people to me. So I was waiting for the name to come to me, and I thought, when I see the right name, I'll know. And I think I read in the Quran, I think in Surah Noor, I believe, that the phrase Noor al-Huda. And I said, well, that's me, light of guidance. And that's exactly what I felt, that Allah had given me the light of His guidance. So that became my name, Sister Noor. And then I met a gentleman whose last name was Saadeh, which has a meaning of happiness. So I thought, okay, I became Muslim and then I became happy. So this was a perfect name for me. So I became Noor Saadeh. As a Muslim woman, I'm happy to say I have one son, only child. He is 13 years old currently, 8th grade. And it's funny because we all love children, and it's our Prophet Sunnah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that, he would like to see a lot of us on the Day of Judgment, inshallah. But Allah chose to give me just one. And subhanAllah, that's a great blessing for me, and I thank Allah every day for that, because at least I had the chance to experience raising a child. But alhamdulillah, I see the wisdom in it. I know that if I'd had more children, I never would have been able to establish a company with my husband. I call all of my audio products my children, and it takes about 9 months to at least, or more than that, to produce some of those audio products. So those are my children as well. And with more children, I never would have been able to serve the Ummah, to be able to produce things for Muslim children all over the world. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always has His wisdom in things. And I guess if you sum up my life, alhamdulillah, as a Muslim woman, I'm a mother, and I have Noorart, alhamdulillah, I'm a producer, and I've been able to redirect the talents that Allah gave me in a more halal way. And also I'm very happy doing outreach and interfaith and a lot of work with the non-Muslim public in the United States, and also with my sisters at the masjid. So I feel very fortunate that Allah has made me a little bit like a cat. I guess I've lived 2 lives. I had, alhamdulillah, a very full life as a professional musician, and Allah let me close the door to that chapter and open a completely new one as a Muslim woman, but still yet retain some of the important things that I loved from my past life. So, alhamdulillah, I have no regrets and no looking back, and only all praise and gratitude is due to Allah, the Lord and Sustainer of the universe, and our Creator.